Hello to all of you out there. There are not many in the live stream. Obviously, this is the second stream from Maddie's Playtime, and I'm Maddie, and I'm here with you tonight. We're going to be trying out some of Stranded Deep, as you can see on the screen here. This was requested by the small but growing community. Be the very first kind of might turn out to be a so-called long haul video where we then continue at some point with the game that we start here. We're going to be starting from the very beginning. And if we get bored, then just shout out in the chat and we can change to the game as well. There was a runner-up, Astroneer and Subnautica. Anyway, without further ado, Red Viking, there's a love the intro. Thank you. It's still a work in progress, as you might notice from the text in the intro. Might be a bit long as well. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling about here. Sorry for not having the chat on the screen. So if you're watching full screen, I'll read out what interesting things I see in the chat. Still working on getting the chat up onto the screen live so that folks can follow it with a full screen. Till then, we're stuck with me just reading out what happens to happen in the chat. So I believe we should be pretty much ready. Yeah, it's a bit of a joke intro at the moment. Yeah. so yeah. Red Viking there thought it was a joke intro on purpose, kind of, because I didn't have time to do it properly all the way. I hope you can hear the game fine. If it is too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. Alternately, if it is too low, let me know. I'll turn it down as well. Up or down, any which way. So let's my message got so often shortened just to an emote. I don't know. That's interesting. Anyway, as I said, we're going to start off with a brand new game. Let's pick just any slot. We'll go with slot 1. It'll be easy to remember. And we shall, I believe we can select to start a new game. World, listing 1, random. We'll go for a random one. So the game audio might be a bit too loud, and let's just pull it back a bit. Don't want it to be too dominating. Let me know if that changed it in any way. So anyway, we'll go for difficulty normal, wildlife normal. We'll just do all the stock standard normal. Permanent death? No, let's keep that off. There we go. Right, so we shall start a new game. We should be running at kilobytes per second are large, so I believe we can. We do have 2K available, so 1440 resolution. I am running the game myself on the screen here at 4K. Red Viking normally have a 5-minute intro to how people find the stream. Yeah, it could be longer. That is so true. So we are now running at... I'm running at 4K and it's being dropped back by OBS to 144. So. And the graphics settings should be on ultra. So there we are. You get to swim out of the private jet. Find the life raft. It's here where it usually is. I have played this game before quite extensively at some point. I believe a total of 96 hours I've played, so a fair bit amount. So I do know pretty much how to breeze through the tutorial, get to some of the more interesting, fun things, which I think the main interesting and fun thing is to build a raft that moves. Doubt whether we have time to get all the way to building engines and sort, but at least we can try to get something with sails. This is a random world. There are no big shipwrecks here, which is a pity. Shipwrecks are a good source for tires and barrels and stuff to make proper good lasting rafts. I believe we should. There we go. I remembered how to grab that. It has been a while since I played this, a couple months at least, so I might struggle to remember exactly which what, but hopefully the tutorial is good and it tells us. I do believe we need some rocks to begin with. So yeah, for those of you who don't know what the game is like, basically it's you crashed in your jet somewhere, I don't know, is Pacific Ocean and something like that. And you're surrounded by islands you can see off in the distance, and you can build shelters, you can boats, you can build a raft. Raft can be of varying sizes. Now we are looking for rocks because we'll be needing rocks to create the first few tools. I know. Let's open up the inventory. We have lots of rocks. Press C to open the crafting menu. Craft a stone tool. That's what we want. Here we go. We have a stone tool. I like the refined knife recipe. We're gonna have to do the tutorial. So we're gonna need rope and some sticks. Rope we get from these fibrous leaves we gotten from palm saplings. Retinol. So it was a long day. Now Battle Legion on main screen and stream on second. Good way to chill. That is a very good way to chill. Yeah, better to your feet up, play some Battle Legion, watch one of the streams. I've not played Stranded Deep. I don't know how. I've played Forest, Green Hill, Ark, Raft, but not this. This is probably more closer to the raft, though the raft part isn't as big as in the raft game. Some rope. We create the knife. Now we have a proper knife. And we can continue to collect rope. Rope and wood is possibly what you have to collect the most in the game. It's at the beginning. Run out of So hold F to see your survival watch. There you go. It's got different menus in the watch. So here are your skills: hunting, cooking. I think that's building, physical, and I can't remember. Oh, I'm healthy. That's great. And there you can see your actual health, your hunger, your dehydration, and then the SPF is obviously how much sunburn you are. So. This is cool. So, too much sunburn yet. To keep getting some of the yucca tree. This is where you can get lots of these fibrous leaves from. Make lots and lots of rope. Usually 2 or possibly 3 starting islands. Good to collect these as soon as possible because these do grow back. Same with the palm saplings, but it takes a couple days, I think, for the palm saplings, 3 days for the so yeah, it's good to get those all collected up as soon as possible. So back to growing. I can see 1, 3 is, but yeah, the forest is has a lot more stuff. So this game, to be honest, is this is what you think that a game in early access would be. This has been in early access for a very long time. I was going to have a look, find out the dates actually, how long it was in early access and when it came out properly. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, I still feel that it's kind of early access-ish type, because the only enemies are some sharks in the water. There is a giant squid, I think. Yeah, we need to kill a crab now. But other than that, there aren't really many enemies per se. Oh. There we go. Can't remember how. There, we got the crab. Just, oh, there we go. Drop the crab. I'm still crouching. There we go. Hold E to skin. Now skinned.
Oh, gross.
Craft a campfire. We're going to need some more wood. So. Some more wood. Yeah, but as I was saying, I played this quite a lot when it was in early access. Then when it finally came out, properly launched, there was no difference to how the early access was. Quite often you'll find games that are in early access, they drop out of early access. Then you do have quite a bit more of the game when it does launch, but not in this case. And it can get quite repetitive, the whole game, at some point. So if you're not 100% into these kind of survival games, then you might find this to get boring. Let's go ahead and start the fire. This is hammering away at the left and right mouse buttons. Go. Ah, we have some crab meat on the way. Oh. The happening in the chat. Talking about games, that's cool. So what do we need to do now? Make a coconut by space to climb a tree. Yeah. Well, we don't need to climb a tree. There's always coconuts quite low as well. We have some coconuts, and then we can drop one. The knife, we grab that, and then we can drink it. There we go, yay. Cut down a palm tree with an axe. So basically now the tutorial is already skipping parts, thinking that we have learnt something, so we need the crude axe. Let's just bring that up so we know what to do. We need the rope, and then we're going to need 2 stone tools. Go, and then we should have the axe. There we go. Now we can cut down some palm trees. So V Rising, yeah, I'll join anybody. Yeah, get some online gaming going. I'm also super interested if any folks out there are into online role-playing games, something like GTA or Red Dead Redemption. Super interested in getting into some of that on some role-playing servers, and kind of like thinking of a role or doing some funny stuff to not per se annoy the other folks in the role-playing, but just do interesting, you know, for kicks and laughs. Craft a shelter. Altar. Go, we need some rope. And, okay. You can drop things on the ground and still use them for crafting. When you run out of inventory space, then you have stuff. Now we need to craft water still. This is a very, you know, gather resources so you can build things. And then when you start island hopping, basically, you get onto a new island and you rush to build a shelter, a fire, and the water still. You can also create a bed that you can take along with you always, so you don't have to build a shelter. So the shelter is the only way of actually saving the game. So you hold E and you either sleep, save, or cancel. And you can only sleep when the sun has gone down. Sleep during the day. Which is a shame. So, yeah, craft water still. So we're going to need drinking flask, some rope, drinking flask, so we have extra rope. And now we need a bit of fabric, a bit of cloth. They're usually blue squares. You usually find them somewhere about the island. There we go. Always one or two. And those are super dangerous. You step on that and you get poisoned. And this early in the game, you probably will not have any suitable stuff or the skills to be able to create antidote. This is what you need for that. The PP plant. Not enough room in the inventory. Oh. Anyway, main source of water is the water still. There we go. And you fill it with... Don't want to fill it with those. You can fill it with these fibrous leaves, but they use those for the rope. Instead of doing that, we'll cut down some palm trees and we'll use the palm leaves because they're more abundant for menial things such as water. Oh, wow. First time that's happened. Cut the tree down and it didn't fall. Ah, that's so cool. You can see the tree going up as you hit it as well. Look at that. How? Hang on. What? There were two. There were two on top of each other. Well. So we go ahead and whack away at the palms, take them over to the still, fill it up, and the still will slowly start to gather water from the condensation of palm fronds. We just select them like this so we can just load them up. Then any extra ones you can just leave on the side here. When you drink, then you can add more leaves in and endless supply of water. And the next step in the tutorial is to drink. Collect water. The sun is getting low. I did just hear it collect water, so we can go ahead and get that done. Yay. You can see it takes 4. Looks like a small piece. Yeah. Barely access. Yeah, barely access. Yeah, sun is going down. It gets super dark initially. If you do stay up in midnight time when the moon comes out, then you can do stuff during the night as well. But what's the point? We're just going to wait. See, the in-game time goes pretty fast. It's like, is that like 2 or 3 seconds per minute? Once that clock hits 18, then that means it's nighttime and you can sleep. Get over with the night. Well, while we're waiting, my chops wood. There is one more task. Yeah, craft a hammer and craft a wood foundation. Once you've done that, that's it for the tutorial. We can get to building a raft. That is what I hope we can do. Build a raft so we can get off this island, do some sailing, and maybe see some sharks out there. Long to go. Oh, I forgot this. You can't burn food. You can certainly cook it for a very long time. Yeah, that was we've eaten some food. Yeah, it's now past 6 o'clock, so we can sleep. That's cool. We have two watching now, Red Viking and Red and Old. Obviously, there'll be folks watching later when it's not a stream anymore, just the video. Early game also, you have the raft, you have the storage, and here you can find some rations. That will fill up pretty much if you're, you know, hungry and you need water like we do. They're quite low. To show you how quickly that will fill us up. So there, almost full. Yeah, red and red. red Viking and red and old. Two reds are in the chat. So yeah, let's get to crafting a hammer, and then craft a wood foundation. We're gonna need quite a lot of wood for that, so chop these. Then we'll have a look at what we need for the hammer. Get that built, and then we're going to venture out into the water. Hopefully don't run into any sharks or get poisoned. It is super annoying if you get poisoned this early in the game, because crafting, was it consumables? We have antidote. Oh, it looks as though, no, we can't. Level 3. You need level 3 of whatever. And we don't have one of those is level 3, should be level 3. I hesitate to say that it's probably the second one, the cooking for making consumables. I can't remember. So we need the hammer. I had a hammer in the morning. There we go. We can hammer, and we can now. You don't need to have building the resources for building in your inventory as long as it's close by and visible on the screen. Then pretty much we don't have wood in our inventory, but we have it in front of us, so we can build wood foundation. And start to build dock, which will help us start to build our first little raft. Tutorial complete. Explore the ocean islands and shipwrecks for resources that will help you survive. Super cool. Yeah, we don't. Just going to build another. What do we need? Just do another one. It'll help building a raft. You put the raft on top of the foundation. It's easy to move it about. Stuff for it. Seth the Conjurer is in. How are you doing? Howdy there, partner. There we go. Red Viking, what's a bit sucky? Here. So. It's just, okay, we can't make any more. Oh. Alright, well, we're stuck for that. Let's see if there are anything to scavenge from the sea. Sometimes there's a crate in here. There is a crate here. Crates, you can have a look what's inside by opening it, or you just grab it and it's in your inventory. Then looking out and see if there's something to do out there. Can you guys see that splashing out there? That means that there is a shipwreck or something of interest down below there. Pity there's no actual, like, big shipwrecks. There are some you can see over there. There's a ship over there as well. So, There's a really big ship over there. Let's go see what the splashing here is. There's always a danger that sharks come up. Usually you hear the music, you get this real ominous sound, and you know a shark is about to get away. Sharks usually, when they attack, they grab you and take you far off and deal damage. Also can cause bleeding. For that, you need a bandage. We have one bandage. Not all that dangerous. But it can be from... So, do we have any splashes out here? Really see anything? This is a super boring island. Why did we select this? I don't know. Maybe we should just row over to that island and... Something out there, but that's so far away, we're definitely going to get attacked by a shark. What do you guys think? Should we, go check that out? We're gonna... There's gonna be a shark for sure. Oh, that's a biggish back. On their tires here as well. Well, this is gonna be too far away and deep. Some air. Oh, there's be some barrels down here as well. That is a shame. We'll just pick these up without looking what's in them. Because air is limited. Head back to shore before the sharks come. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave tires and barrels there. Redland, yeah, hit the sharks on the nose. Which button does that? I don't know. The tutorial doesn't tell you that. Yeah, I think we had... Did we have a PP plant? We did have a PP plant. Let's take the PP plant. Not enough room in your inventory. Let's drop that. They stack nicely if you don't move when you drop them. Take that. Craft a coconut flask, and then we should hopefully... We don't have enough rope. That is sad. We don't need engine parts. We don't need flashlights. Pointless things in the game, in my opinion. Because one, you don't do anything during the night anyway, so the compass is pointless because you get lost anyway. When do the zombies attack? They don't. That's the thing. If you're into more action, this is not the game for you. This is a game of inventory management using a kind of not nice system. Just fill up with that. Well, take that. I think we're going to leave this island. We'll leave this island, and where should we go? Islands that have big stones on them, like all of these around, they have wild boars on them. kill them. They also have snakes, which will poison you. Yeah. This island is. Oh no. Just we'll put that in there. Too many things in my inventory. Oh. Should we go to that island? Seems to be ships out there. Yeah, so at this point, if this wasn't a stream, I would edit this, put a, fast forward. Oh, man. You just have to hope no big sharks come about, because I do know that a big shark can tip this raft over. Or at least in one version of the early access, and have the raft tip over, and that was a problem because there's no way of riding it. So there you can hear. There's the shark sound. Oh, there's a whale. There's a shark about now. If anybody else spots it, then let me know. There it is. I saw it. You guys see it? I'm pretty sure I saw it. Oh, look at that. Now this is a super random map. We've already found the end game place. But yeah, it still takes a lot of work. There's a whole new set of resource collecting stuff. It's funny that we run across it now, though. But yes, it's a massive aircraft carrier. Yeah, this isn't Dead Island 2. So, first thing, we get to this island, we're going to... Ooh, look at that. Got like a... What are they? Blue marlin or swordfish or something? Look at that. It's not a shark because you don't have the ominous sounds. Here we are, finally. Took us a while. Took half the stream. No, it didn't, but it sure felt like it took a while. So, set up camp somewhere here. I look sunburnt. Fine. Big monster crab there. Another one there. I don't see the boar anywhere, but we need some deal with the big crabs, and to deal with the boar we're going to need some spears. We don't run into any snakes while we're... Yeah. This possibly isn't the best game for like live streaming because there is a lot of tedious kind of resource gathering while going about with ships. There, now we can make some spears. Yeah. Off we go hunting. These large crabs, it's good to sneak up on them from behind because then they can't, they for some reason they can't turn around and attack you. If you go on from the front or side, then they'll they'll advance and they'll attack you actively. But this way we can just follow them. They can do nothing. There we go. Snakes are super dangerous because if they're in the grass, you can't really see them when you're wandering about. You'll hear, they're kind of like rattlesnakes, so you'll hear this kind of rattling hiss. But if you're walking or running, then you won't stop fast enough. Good to keep on the Here we can see it's advancing and it will do damage. I've never tried this, but no, you can't jump. Oh, you can. Oh, wow. Look at that. Super Jedi moves there. Okay, that's the crabs taken care of. Now let's find the boar and then we can... Oh, not much time to create the shelter. Risking... Snake. Where is the boar? What is a boar? There it is. In the latest version, the last version that's been updated, I think, was last year. Boars got super powerful, super reactive, and super strong. Let's just see if we can first. Wow. Hi. It's a super boar, that is. Then it's goes Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. Come on. Aww. I can at least get one more on it. No, I can't. No, we're gonna have to. Yeah, the effects here aren't, you know, the best. Yeah. I'm gonna die. Come on. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, that was tough. Oh, got the spear. Great. Stuff in it. But yeah, to be honest, this is pretty much what this game is about. I've lost the spears. Where did they go? This is pretty much what the game is about, content-wise. There's a few ships like that, some bigger ones that you can get into. Then yeah, it's roaming about the islands, gathering resources. Then at some point, preferably a bit further along in the game, you would come across the aircraft carrier, where you get some extra new resource tasks. So we should optimally be making a shelter. And it's about to get kind of dark. Get some wood, we might... So we can remember basically what we need: rope. Very dark now. Red Viking. Now these are the most fun because that gets to backseat you and tell you what you're doing wrong. Yeah. The resources respawn. Look at it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Resources do respawn if you build a garden. You can grow things. The palm saplings, they respawn after, I think, 2 days. And then the yucca trees, where you got lots of the fibrous leaves from, they spawn I think every 3 days. Don't make rope. Did we have wood here? I left it all here. Now we can build shelter, sleep overnight, do some stuff in the daylight. This is Eep. Yeah, we went to sleep late and we woke up early. How's that work? Always good to save after you've slept. Because yeah, I'm gonna do something wrong and die. So to build the water still, we're gonna need stuff. As usual. We need some stones, rope, anything with that. We can stumble about and find a snake. Come on, moon. The sun starts to rise as the moon goes down. See, there's a boat there, sunken. And out of all the boats and ships that are wrecked here, not a single one is, you can't, you know, fix one up and go sailing about. We have some palm leaves. What do we need now? We need we can't find spears if we run into a snake. Tree. What is it? Another yucca tree. Another yucca tree. As I said, pretty much every island there's usually 3 of these. There's only 2 different types of island. Islands that have this big stone rock in the center, or those that don't have it. And basically the ones that don't have it are safer islands. There are only the big king crabs, or whatever, the big crabs. No boars, no snakes. Those would be the preferable islands to go to. See if we can, oops. Do rope. Ask. Oh, and then we need 3 stones. Run, Forrest, run! Stones? Found an island with no stones. I'm going to run into a snake running. And out of stamina. Then there's a funny way the stamina runs. If you run out of stamina, then that's it. You cannot use it, even though you can see at the bottom there, it's loading stamina bar. If you let it down to 0, you can't use it until it's full again, which is an odd choice. Yucca tree. Those. Because if you are panicking, running away from something, swimming away from a shark, and you use up all your stamina, boom, you're stuck. So if you're in a panic situation, you need to remember, keep an eye on your stamina. If you don't let it go all the way down, then you use it again. Let's load it up even just a little bit. So now we can make the water still. Super thirsty, but super hungry. Fill it up. And we might need a fire so we can get some food, and then we can get to scavenging those shipwrecks so that we can actually build a raft. That. Yeah, most of the time in this game goes in moving from island to island and chopping wood. There we go. Now we can create a fire. Going to need something to eat.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Did you hear that? Oh, it's disgusting. If you're hungry, it's not too disgusting. Fire. Kindling, start fire, hammer away at those buttons. No. The other one. Now we'll wait for that. That's going to take a while to cook. Oh, just walk over the fire. There, I cheated. Drop the excess wood. What are those? I say make lots of rope, but we couldn't. Drop those, drop that. Drop those. Check out some. Oh. This one might actually be a problem. It's quite high up. Can we get aboard? We jump! We can. Gooey balls. There's a crate up there. How did you know to check? Played this before. Oh, engine parts, engine parts. Okay. This will take. These can be a good starter base for the raft. Gonna need a whole lot more rope. So go check out if there are any other shipwrecks and grab any resources for making rope while we're at it. I think we got all the yucca trees, so basically we're now just looking for the palm saplings. And you can pretty much see at a glance where they are. Usually they're these palm trees. Oh, hello, Mr. Snake. Oh, we don't have any spears. Hey there. Yeah, so now we have some excitement. We have a snake coiled up, ready for action. Way. Trying to cut some wood and keep an eye on the snake. But if I look up now, it's not going to be there. Oh. Now the way to do this, get your spear. Takes two. Oops. 2 shots. Pig's head is still wobbling. Oh, come on. What? Oh no, I've run out of spears. Chasing me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, that's the snake taken care of. There's only usually just one snake on the island. I don't know if they respawn. The boars don't respawn, and the crabs don't respawn. So I would imagine that the snakes also do. There's another snake. Where is it? Oh, there. That's the first time I've seen 2 snakes on the island. Why didn't I opt? Hey, who bets that it's not going to be there anymore? It's still there. One. Got it. Now, just to prove a point, there are no more snakes. I'm gonna leave the spears there. Sapling so we can create some rope. My goal at the moment is just to be able to get a small raft with a sail so we can see what that's like. Once that's done, we can try a different game, possibly something that has a little bit more action to it. I believe we had Subnautica and Astroneer. They were voted for as well. And check those out as well. We're almost an hour behind us now. PP plants are usually in these kind of things, and they're usually something you want to collect because at some point you will need them. You need PP plants for antidote and for shark repellent. So, you know, repel sharks, obviously. Okay, so I think we have enough for quite a bit of rope, and we're going to need wood. Do not have enough buoys to make. I think probably just 1 or 2 pieces of the raft. Probably ready. Anybody hungry? Some more. Drink. Fill it up. Right. See how much rope we... Is that it? Has rope gotten more expensive? So we have not enough really to do much. Cool thing about if you make a really big raft, you can have shelves and you can put crates onto the shelves. If nothing else, they can obstruct your view while you're sailing. Super cool. So what do we need? Vehicles. Base, tires. If we had tires, we could do tires, but we don't. So we'll do base. Buoy base first. So there is the first part. Up. I don't think we have... Yeah, that was it. All the buoys went into that. So how many pieces of wood do we need for a wood base? 14! Come on. It's nowhere near enough. Yeah, I don't remember that rafts used to take that much. Excessive amount. We have these. It's just the same wood. Two from that out. These you can't chop. Do nothing with that. Oddly enough. Everybody's still having fun? Everybody falling asleep. Keep getting a pop-up. EA app needs to restart. Okay, luckily this isn't on the EA app. Chillin'. Yeah, this is I have this off Steam, and it's not overly expensive. It's a fun game. Time flies really fast in this, so to do stuff it takes ages and time goes by fast. Enough wood to do something. We do. Can we attach it? No, we can't. This is another annoying part of this, so we can put it there. Annoying part is that you can't always attach things. Get it, like, you know, set up so that you can... Not enough wood. And the axe is about to. You can see... I don't know if you can see, there's like the darker bit. You can see the scale. The hammer, you can see on the hammer really well. Once the dark bit gets all the way down, then yeah, it breaks. You can't repair it, you just have to build a brand new one. Look, there's a baby boar over there. Not a full boar, those don't attack. They just run away. And I've never revisited an island where a baby boar would have been adult boar. Just a boar. Oh man. Oh look. There's a tree growing into the rock. Oh, and you can see the palm. Oh, there's lots of trees inside the rock. That's fun. You can't be too picky. Can't be too picky. Though, seeing a clip of this, if you just search on YouTube for body cam game, there is a game being developed that it's using the new Unreal Engine, And wow. I mean, seriously, the first time I saw it, I was like, is this fake? Is this actually, somebody's actually filmed it? Wow. Seriously, it's worth having a look. Body cam game. It's an action. It's like a FPS shooter, but from the viewpoint of like a body cam. It's unbelievable. Hey ho! Another day is coming to an end, and we've hardly. Okay, we have another part of the raft, and guess what? We don't have enough wood. Well, it's cooked. This axe is probably good for one more tree. Oh, yeah, right. Seen it on TikTok. Yeah, it's worth having a look if you search for it on like desktop. I think it's in reasonably good resolution. Put it on full screen, and it's like. On axe. You can do this with the knife as well, but it takes a very long time, and obviously then you just break the knife. Oh, there it went. Just with the do something. So after we sleep, the next task is going to be to make another hammer. Oh, not hammer, axe. Hey ho, that's life. Probably. Yeah. There. We make this bigger, or are we getting near to, you know, go with this? The other option is to make 2 more on there, so it's kind of like a rectangle. But can't see anything. Time to sleep. Well, I'm here with an 8-year-old PC and a Switch. The Switch is not bad. I mean, yeah, Switch is pretty good. You can do lots of stuff with the Switch. We have a Switch too. I think the best game on Annie Viper is here. How are you doing? I think the best game on Twitch that we have is this sports game. It's got lots of sports in it, like golf, badminton, bowling. It's a cool game. I like it. Especially bowling. Bowling's cool. So, should we make the raft a little bit bigger or try it out as is? Those are the questions I pose. Your live viewers. Obviously, if you're watching this when this isn't live, then tough. You're gonna be stuck with whatever you decide to do now. Red Viking here. There's me considering buying an RTX 4090 for a better stream. Haha. Yeah, I'm running RTX 3090. So it's nice. I have to. Ooh, PP plant. What I'm doing now, I'm looking for planks. See any planks anywhere? Planks we need for the flooring of the raft. If you don't have a floor, then it's like not nice. Ran out of yeah, now trying the shift won't do anything. Oh no. Do you want to use sticky keys? No, I do not. Don't think you guys could see that. Yeah, the RAM is cool. I personally I haven't found a game yet that would use up all the RAM, even if I put everything on Ultra and at 4K and whatnot. Yeah. I think this is running at, I don't know how many hundreds of frames a second. I've restricted it. Keep the picture from tearing too much. Have planks in here? Enough. Don't. Okay, well, we're gonna have to put the planks on essential parts. Are the missing it? Vehicles, there we go. That flooring, boom. Did we have do flooring on the flooring on? Okay, so what else do we need? We obviously need raft sail and a rudder. Sail first. That. Oh, and guess what? We need more wood. Seriously? Oh, and I don't have the axe. Get one piece of... I think a storm is coming. I only needed 2, but I do know we're going to need some for the rudder, but I can't remember how many. Odds are more than what I have now. Ooh, tree septic. Another one. We'll collect them because we're going to need rope as well. Yeah, it's not nice to be caught out there, especially if you only have a small raft. They tip over quite easily. Oh no. We don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough rope. Sail. We put the sail there, and we want to go forwards. There. Then we need to that so that we rudder, but I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna need. I need 2 more fibrous plants so that do the rudder. Oh, super hungry. That. Yeah, was there any small plants that we missed? Let's see. 2 and 1 there. That's it. We can now make a rope. We need. Oh, we need cloth. Oh no. There's rope here. Anyway, did anybody see any blue cloth lying about? When the storm comes up, everything goes gray. Hard to find blue bits of cloth. Now I remember. There, look. Yay. Next to the giant hog. Does not look happy. Okay. We can build it now. There. Here. Rudder. Boom. Look at that. It's cool. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pointless. There we go. Might as well take those. As you don't really need much wood in the game, so we can leave those here. Shall we dare to go out in the storm? Say goodbye to this raft. We'll probably never see it again. Some big waves. Grab that. Off the rocks. Oh. There we go. It's a small raft, but ooh, just missed that. So yeah, this is pretty much the idea of the game. What we could do is I could show you slightly more advanced stage. If you're into that, if you want to see what size of rafts you can do, we can. I'll show you what in more advanced stages, because I think you pretty much got the idea of the game like that. So we'll go slot before. I do not remember. So anyway, there are 4 save slots that you can use. So A8. Okay, so this is a little bit further than what we just had. Oh, they have a house. Ah, there we go. This is a little bit further along. So we are starting to build the raft. Get some good length to it. I also have a reverse. This one. I think, yeah, we have anchor. Just unhook there. You can see some of the bigger ships that are in here. So it is a massive ship. It's all the way from there, all the way back there. It has quite a lot of stuff inside, all various sorts of resources. So yeah, there we go. And the idea why I'm making a big ship like this, or yeah, I'm already calling it ship. It's a lot larger than just a small raft. Get it longer, and then you can start to build shelves at the back, for instance. Fill it with all those crates. And yeah, if we have one that already has lots of crate. As I said, it's been at least 3 months since I save slot. Just one. Day 17. This will be good. Or then absolutely nothing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Made out of barrels. I've already got a decent amount of container shelves back here. And this is how you then transport all your goodies, all the resources that you've been collecting. And yeah. Here we can see an example. Now I do not need to build a shelter every single time we jump to a different island. I can just roll it up. So yeah. Drop it. And then you can just go. Now, and again, I have the reverse. So basically, when you build a raft, you have to select which direction the sail will take you. One goes forwards, and I just built another one where you go backwards. That one goes backwards. I'll lift up the anchor, hit reverse. Off we go. The bigger the raft you have, then the slower it turns, so you have to pull out a decent way for hitting forwards. Did we go enough? Oh, it's super slow to turn. There we go. And so yeah, you can just imagine how much wood I've had to use a wooden rope to get to this stage. And you can also, if you find a Dymo labeling device, and you can name crates. So I have food, hunting, equipment, tools, metal, planks. Say back there. I can't make it out. Anyway. This is basically the idea of the game. Oh no, the baby woke up. Yeah, this is basically the whole idea of the game. Then you get to the next part, which is aircraft carrier. I have no idea where it is. Would we be interested? We are now good ways into the stream. Would we be interested in trying out a different game? Because this, as I said, is possibly not the best game for streaming. At least in my be a bit some boring, as they say. Have a look. We'll leave this to sell for a moment. Which was the second voted game to try out. Well, yeah, we have Astroneer or Subnautica, which would yes, yeah, very good. Listen to podcasts while I play kind of game. Which would you guys like? Both have gotten one vote, so Astroneer or Subnautica, to help you decide. It's basically Astroneer is kind of like more refined looking it's like a refined looking Minecraft. Then Subnautica is a proper it's underwater world and stuff. Astro for Reginald? Yeah, we'll do Astro. DC. Pretty sure. Green, so yeah. Actually, I had a problem with Astroneer. Small problem with Astroneer. That start up Astroneer, and once it's going, then we can do. Oh no! Now you vote for Subnautica. Started the wrong. Yeah. Just started up again. These are the drawbacks of live streams, but I prefer to do live streams because I don't really like the idea of having to do lots of video editing later. So I prefer to have my videos. They are streams. They are as is, with all the mistakes, so on. There. That is actually a good idea. We could stick with the watery theme. We go with Subnautica. Do Astroneer then the next time. Go for a space theme next time. So we'll have Astroneer, maybe hard space shipbreaker, something like that. So yeah, why not? Let's keep with the campaign hard fought, no regrets. Let's stick with the watery theme. Close down this heat capture. Open up this Nautica capture. Subnautica. There it is. Synchronizing with. Is this familiar to either of you who are watching live? No. We might as well do a start, so we'll start a new game. And we might as well do survival. Very interesting game as well. This started off early access, went quite far in early access. It has gotten lots of stuff after early access, which is great. It got more so than Stranded Deep got after going live.
Attention. Power failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
This one has more.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
You know, things go wrong when bits of your escape pods start flying about. So that was the beginning of the game. That was the intro. I kind of like it. It's very, you know, minimalistic, short, to the point. No drawn out drama. Pick up the fire extinguisher and get that fire out. Okay, that was it.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Good luck. Oh man, yeah, that always gets me. Yeah, so basically the idea is something went wrong on the spaceship you were on. And you had to eject in a life pod. I wonder what happened to the spaceship. Look around here first. Much in there. Medkit in there. you should take 1 food and 1 bottle of water. Yeah, but that was pretty much it for tutorial-wise. There are some tooltips that do pop up, and then the AI in your tablet also gives you hints on. I like the minimalistic kind of hand-holding that the game does.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
0 human life signs. Yeah, well, I mean, wow. There's your spaceship. There's your life pod. That's some kind of cloud over there. Yeah. So, what do we got in here? Use repair tool. We don't have a repair tool. Fabricator, we have nothing to fabricate. Equipment, no tools. Have to check out what's underneath. Yeah, this is, you see pretty much one of the most common views in the game. You're underwater swimming. It does a good job of creating the underwater world. Like you can go down and up using seas. Here you can see some of the tutorials. I mean, just, you know, close by, just make limestone.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Oxygen. So some we need some basic tools. We need to figure out a way to increase that oxygen amount. Otherwise, this is going to be very, very, very tedious. And now we're just going about collecting resources that are in the immediate vicinity. Pretty much grab anything you can. Anything with that. I happen to know you need a knife for those.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Oxygen. If you want to know what happens if you run out of oxygen, you die. You do respawn back in there, but I think it's pretty much your progress goes back to whenever you can save. You don't have permadeath enabled, then basically go back and respawn in there. Possibly resources that you've collected since the last save. You lose, obviously. There are other vehicles in the game. There is a there is a small kind of sea bob. I can't remember offhand what they called it in this game. Sea glide or something, but it's a sea bob. Basically, you just hold it in your hands and it moves you along. And there's a small submarine kind of thing, and then a large submarine. Exoskeleton suit. Tunnels can be dangerous. Go see what we can now do with what we collected. Probably not much. Do something. Don't do much. So just converting some of the big pieces of metal we've got into smaller titanium. Create a battery. Battery wheel.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh. It's Canada.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
It's cool. We have the Sea Glide. Ingredients unknown. Mobile vehicle bay. Ingredients unknown. Ooh, standard O2 tank. That we need. Oh, we have 75 seconds of oxygen.
Acquired.
Each time it refills. Also need some fins. Have a high capacity O2 tank. That needs glass and ore as well. That we do not have. So we can dump excess stuff we don't need. Seem to be kind of hungry. You can see down here we have the oxygen amount. Then we have the health. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Can't. I is in the way. Nobody told me. Also change futuristic. Yep. I'll pop it over into the other corner. Not in the way of anything. How's that for on-the-fly stream editing? Anyway, as I was saying, on the left here we have health, oxygen. This is food, so hunger, and then you have your hydration level. So at the moment, the food is at least is low, so might as well eat one nutrient block. Boom! It went to her. I'll drop out. Yeah, now we have a scanner. We can scan things. We can also check out stuff we can build here. Go to the machine always. Silicon, rubber, and type. Survival. They happen to what is needed. Silicon, rubber. By pure luck, wow, I'll stumble into. These are seed vine clusters, if I remember correctly. You can oil and silicon. Make up all.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
There you go. That's the idea of this game. Check out survive. Be very wary of the monsters. Silicon rubber. Now we can make a knife. All in one. Oh, make the knife.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
No weapons except for the knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Yeah, I remember Abraxas Prime. That was a bad one. It was really bad. Yeah, do you guys remember Abraxas Prime?
Lubricant is essential
as if it
in
was just
construction of
yesterday.
vehicles and power plants.
So yeah, I'll just make what I can with those fine seed clusters. Dump it in. Optimally, what we'd want to get quite soon is the habitat builder, because then we can construct something underwater with storage space and so on. That's going to require a computer chip, wiring kit, and battery. And all of that is going to take. Build something else. Build a repair tool. Then we need glass for the flashlight. Cave sulfur.
Increased local radiation levels. Trend is
Hardly see
consistent
anything.
with damage to the Aurora's drive core.
These fish,
sustained
these
during
oops.
planet fall.
Need to knife on it. Grab
Alien
those.
life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
So you can use those fish, cook them, food, or the purple ones. Those purple fish, the one I just caught. You can use it to use it. It's got some organic membrane and filters water. Get a bottle of water. Oh. Yeah, without a vehicle and without the flashlight, the night's very dark. Hardly see anything, especially with the ring light glaring at me. I can hardly make out anything if I turn the HD. Okay, that just very... Yeah, colors are just popping now, but see anything. Luckily, the day and night cycles are relatively fast, so you don't have to wait too long. You can sleep in the game. You can, further along in the game, you can create beds, and you can sleep. It will take some of the time. Skip the nights, for instance, like that. But there's actually really no need to. The nights aren't really long, and once you have a base or a big vehicle, then darkness doesn't really matter. And plus, also, a lot of the game takes place very deep down in the ocean, so it's going to be dark there anyway. Quartz is needed for glass. If he sees any more quartz, just let me know. More air. As you do, further along in the game, you can upgrade the air tank, so you have about, I think, at some point you get about 3 minutes. Not as much of, you don't have to constantly be thinking about, I need to get up to this quite soon. And then you can use these. I think you can get air out of them because you can hold them like this, and if you use it, you'll get air. Also, you can. There's a way of create an air bladder to ascend right. Yeah, air bladder. Silicon rubber. Absolute silicon fur. Hey, we have an air bladder. Tell you what you can do with that. There's 2 uses for it. When you're underwater, you can either replenish oxygen. So if we look, we now have 60 seconds now. You hit F, you fill up your oxygen a certain amount. Refill the bladder, you just need to go above water. Then if you more down, so if you like to go venturing out somewhere deep and you don't want to waste time in ascending, so getting back to the surface, and when you realize that, okay, you're running low on air, you use the bladder to ascend really quick. As so. See if we can't find some silver. We need silver. Create circuits and computer chips.
Biome supports
Oh,
extensive
we need some of that as well.
biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave
Sulfur.
networks.
Now this what I'm
Detecting
doing now is
sulfur
super
deposits
dangerous.
in the
We don't have a
local cave
light,
systems.
or we don't
Sulfur
have
is an
air.
essential component of the repair tool.
Seaglide fragment. For
30 seconds.
items that are unknown, the ingredients are unknown. Just use your scanner when you find broken ones. Use your scanner to scan it. And depending on the item, you'll need 1 to 4 scans. Once you scan one item, you can't scan it again, so you have to find another broken piece. Silver. Scanner out because there's going to be scanning bioreactor fragments. So yeah, there we can see 1 out of 2 nuclear waste disposal. Just 1.
New blueprint acquired. 30
Scanner.
seconds.
And again now, 30 seconds of air. We're in no hurry to do anything because we have
Integrating new PDA data.
we have that air bladder. I say maybe in 10 seconds. Sea moth.
Oxygen.
6 seconds to spare. This game used to be available on the Microsoft Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, but it's since probably about a year ago they dropped it. I don't know why. I liked it then, so
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component
We
of
got
many
some silver.
habitat modules.
so this is now from. And then there's part 2. It's not really following this story, but it takes place on the same planet. Just in another part of the planet with different kind of
30 seconds.
different main character.
New blueprint acquired.
Takes part in like ice world, so it's like in the Arctic. But it's cool because it's basically same kind of tech, a bit different. I think it takes place a little bit after this, so like I don't know, X amount of years, tens of years probably. Tech is like a little bit different, a little bit better maybe. 1 copper and 2 mushrooms make a battery. At least 1 copper. So 2 mushrooms to make a battery. I think we need a battery for the light as well. Flashlight is one of those items that batteries included. Other devices do.
30 seconds.
And all the devices that you have that you use, they require batteries. And out, then you need to change the battery. the slide. Oh, yeah. See that? Yay, we have some.
New blueprint
I don't
acquired.
have it yet. More silver. As you can see, this is this. If you compare this, if you can compare this with Stranded Deep, it's obviously miles in, both graphics-wise, content, world-wise. Okay, Stranded Deep, yes, it's a massive area that the game takes place in, but most of it is just open ocean, and there's only 2 types of island, and they don't really differ too much from each other. We can find some cave sulfur in here. We need cave sulfur for the air tool. There's a little animal that jumps out of these pods after you, and then they explode. Inside the pod, you then cave sulfur. I'll take knife for those. I just have to make a computer chip. You table essential. Who knew? My streaming computer also made out of table. Oh man. Go. What can we build now? Oh, we need silicon rubber. Didn't we have some in here? We do. Oh, this is good. We can fix the radio now. Power.
LifePod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Let there be light. What else can we fix? Oh yeah, these they respawn like, I don't know, every once a day or something. You can see there's 1% now, 2%. Yeah. The radio. Messages. A blinking light.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
The rescue in 9 hours. Might take a while. Okay, yeah. No more message. Is there anything else we can build? Did we have the fins already? Check out. Yeah, we have the fins. We have the standard O2 tank. The extra O2 tank. High capacity that requires glass and to do that. We want the habitat builder, computer chip, wiring kit, battery. Do the wiring kit. Computer chip, we need copper wire, we can do that. Excellent. Say hi, give your dog a patch behind the ear from me. It's great that you were here. It's awesome. Okay, there are not many people watching yet. I do hope that things will start picking up at some point, especially as we move along. YouTube should start to push the metrics. I don't know. So anybody, if somebody's watching later, then don't remember to hit the subscribe button, hit helps me out. Ah, excellent. Great that you were here, Red, and catch you later. We're still going to be streaming for a little while. I want to get that sea glide show out. So now we can do the computer chip. Excellent.
New blueprint acquired.
We need a battery. Oh, we need more copper. Copper in here? We do. Oh, we got a battery. That builder.
The Builder 2 is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
No, the habitat builder, we can put that in place of fire extinguisher.
Seek fluid intake.
Grab some of those. Fluid intake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The bottle of the water. So yeah, with the right button, we can also tag, kind of like in Stranded Deep, tag what items we're going to need. So that's a lot. That's fine. Bass is silver for the extra tank. Big glass. Use too much of it. Right, so now we can use the habitat builder. Let's make our first kind of, you know, habitat type thing. Make it underneath. Go too low. Put it here. So yeah, to begin with, you don't really have any proper rooms. Well, you have the scanner room. If we obviously we don't know the ingredients. So basically, all we have now is connecting tubes and small compartments. They're not very big, so I usually, whenever I've played, then I start out I just have the 4-way compartment. It's easy to then expand, and you get more blueprints to get proper bigger rooms. And for this, we're going to need the hatch. And then we need power. We do have the ingredients for it. Excellent. Put a solar panel here.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Air. Oh dear.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
The got the power going just as the sun went down, so there's not going to be much power.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You can see the power amount at the top of the screen, so we have 4 out of 75. So 75 is how much the one solar panel can you know, store power. And I don't think the habitat really, it might use 1 or 2 overnight if you have nothing running. So, oh. So well, we can do a bioreactor, but that needs a bigger room. Have a room yet? We can do a locker or a wall locker. Quantum detonation, yes. Up. Just hear that now? Pretty sure that was talked about a while ago. Yes, the Aurora will. The drive system is degrading all the time. We're going to get a spectacular firework display soon. I can spot these. Also do want to have and you can build things. You can kind of like preset them. So there, we can't build it anymore, but we can do, like, you know, preset things here. Even if we don't have the resources, then they're ready. Video in here as well. That's all we can do. We have the radio signal came up on the right of the screen, so probably going to be a distress call.
Pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Yeah, basically, you can get your hopes up with these distress calls, but if you do remember from the beginning, the AI, the tablet AI, did say that scans the local area show no, say human life forms? I suppose these are human. No human life forms. You know there's not going to be anything good at any. So, what do we need now? What do we need? We need copper. Lots of copper. We get the sea glide. Still have no light. Kind of poking around in the dark here. Is this pointless? I don't know. It's fine. It's the worst thing we can run into, a Leviathan. Yeah, Leviathans are the big baddies in this game. They're the worst thing you can run into. There are some smaller predators as well, but if you keep moving, then they're not really an issue. But Leviathans, nowhere you can run. These purple fish, because I do know we're running low on water. I see some quartz and quartz. And I don't want to go any deeper, because I'll just get lost in...
30 seconds.
Another radio message. Let's go listen to radio message. Grab that. Oh, saw another one. Good to grab these whenever you have a chance. Excellent source of water or food.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call. Laying back.
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yeah. Well, we're not going anywhere. We are running out of go back into the life pod because we don't have the fabricator running in shelter yet. So we'll just create some water with the bladderfish. Was it called a bladderfish? I don't. Yes, it was. Right now, it's daylight. We can get to finding where is a good location for copper. Need copper. Copper. Did. So you find copper and titanium in the light colored. It's limestone. Bladderfish. So these. They're kind of littered here, there, and everywhere. If you can find one of these, but a massive one, there are a couple somewhere here which swim inside that really big. They'll have a lot of scan.
Oxygen.
Oh, really right now. Now that we have the knife, we can also get some creep vine. Type 2's enough. Those can be semi-dangerous. They're quick. They're kind of like equivalent of sharks. Got big teeth. Somehow I think when the game is at the beginning, they don't seem to be too aggressive. But I think after a certain point in the game, then they do start to become more aggressive. Just like how the difficulty works up. Probably after the quantum detonation. Lots of heat coming up. Seeing too much limestone.
Oxygen.
Need copper. Some of it. There.
Seek fluid intake.
We don't get copper, we can't have fun with the sea glide. Yeah, you can obviously play this game also in like a kind of a easier mode where you don't have food or water needs.
Stabilizing.
That need copper wire, so we can already make the copper wire. Now we just need a battery, lubricant. We had lubricant already. Okay, we have what we need now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably make this look easy. It's just that I've played this quite a lot, this game as well. So I remember things. What to do. Stuff, where to go. What resources you need for some of this stuff. but it's easy to
The
easy
sea
to get
glide
a
will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Yeah, that is the Sea Glide, and the idea of it is go a lot faster. And then gather resources a lot faster. And it's fun! It's moving about in breeze.
30 seconds.
And you can also get to the surface a bit quicker. Obviously with their bladder, that's the fastest way of getting to the surface. Wow, we've been streaming now for 2 hours. Just for the folks that were watching, again, this might be a long haul game, this one. So we might as well just save where we are here. But I just want to give you guys a quick look at what is in store at some point, what we have. We have some games that are quite a bit further along. Some of the vehicles and what kind of base structures can be built, what we could go for in the long haul. So here we already have a nice big-ish base, scanner room there. We have a submarine. Oh, what's the submarine called? Yeah, so we have battery chargers, have power cell chargers. Open up, you can put power cells in. Battery chargers, you can pop batteries into it and they'll charge them. Here we have the sea moth. It's like it's a small.
Captain, all systems online.
It's a small kind of little sub. Then we have the big submarine. You can see inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Captain. I put some stuff in here. We have an aquarium with bladderfish in it, so we have a supply of water. So it seems to be a building thing. Decoy launcher, power cells running the ship. Health and energy the ship has. Then in here we have the exosuit I was talking about. This is good for mining, good for deep sea exploration. So you can mine with that, and you can punch things with that. And it has a small booster as well, so you can take off in water, obviously. Hop a bit in the air if you get far enough. Yeah, basically you're just running around and jumping. Here we can see kind of like the same kind of big starting point as what we had in the game we started. Nearby we just have a base which is up on legs just to give room for the moon pool, as they say. Cool to be there. Position ourselves just right and launch. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Poster. Grab the exosuit. You have. Yes, the music it's nice music. That triggers in certain places during the game. Certain things you do. It's nice ambient music. I have 2 moon pools. Oh. Back here we have under construction kind of a own kind of base or bedroom. Have a bed there and coffee maker there. You have the water maker. Be making do you ever meet a survivor? Even a lifeless corpse? No. Don't. Subnautica, you do not. As the AI said, and it was correct, there are no human life signs. I say human. There are other intelligent life forms about, and you do meet them. But don't want to spoil it. Subnautica, the Below Zero, which is like the second installment of the game. Obviously, a completely different story. There are some nods to this story in it, but nothing direct. You do not need to know anything about Subnautica to play Below Zero. In that, then yes, there are human interactions, so that's not quite as lonely as first. So. But yeah, you can go very deep. There are places that are like here we can see we're only at like 18 meters. There are places in this game which go down to almost 1,000 meters. So there's some. That's where these come in. These extra vehicles they can take you. Yeah. Have the ship. Anyway, that was we've now been streaming for over 2 hours. I think for my second personal stream channel, that is playtime. We have reached the end. Do remember join my Discord or comment in the channel or on this video what you thought. Any requests. I can try out all sorts of games. Sundays I plan to have kind of either mobile or PC games, but introduce new games to me and to you and kind of give my first reactions, should we say, to games. Some of them might be old games, some of them new games. It'll be different than if there's some games that I really like. Other folks not being too sure. Go through those as well. So do join the Discord. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. Yeah, if nothing else, I shall. Emergency power only. Something's using power in the habitat. Anyway, it was great that you guys were here. Saf, and Red and all already had to go walk. Annie Viper's baby woke up. But Saf, it was great that you were here. Hope to see you guys next time. Latest on Sunday. Tomorrow I will be streaming Battle Legion for Godspeed Games, so you can check that out too. Search for Battle Legion YouTube and you should find official Battle Legion. Anyway, you too, Saf, take it easy, and everybody else who's viewing this later, take it easy. Hope you had fun, and yeah, let me know what you think. Ta-ta for now.